Good morning and welcome to
Vlogmas Day 6.
What day is it again?
6.
6. Alright. Ho, ho, ho. Oh my gosh. This thing is going to be mutilated by the time I'm done with it.
Oh no, which one is it?
Oh gosh. I think it's this one.
Oh my gosh, those are long. Is that Santa's booty? Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie, those are kind of weird. They look like Spider-Man.
Do I have to put these on? I don't want Santa's butt on me. On my foot.
Oh, thanks, Rose. Ow! Better than having a bone on your foot.
It's true.
Gosh.
They're actually pretty comfy. But they definitely are weird.
Cute.
Alright, your turn.
So my friend Amanda bought one of these, and hers is all like pristine and opened correctly, and it looks so great. And then ours is just like ripped open. Wrong one!
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dang. Aw, snowman. Aw, that's cute.
Makes me so like jealous and bitter.
Those are really cute. I'm sorry, yours are Santa's butt. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. You can't eat my socks, you little ornery butt. I caught you red-handed. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. So this is Caitlin's old book room.
It's here.
We are going to turn it into the nursery.
Yep.
So it's a little messy at the moment, and that's the laminate we're going to use in the kitchen and then the hallway.
We thought it'd be fun to answer some questions for you in case you guys want to get to know us a little better. So we're going to do some tag. I don't even know what it is. Just a tag.
Is this going to be my seat?
Yeah.
Thanks to my sister Jody for giving that to us. Thank you very much.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, number 1. Where did we meet?
Where did we meet? We met at a church group in Arizona. It was my first time going.
Yep, it was like a college group.
Yep.
And I had been going for a year. Where was our first date?
First date. I want to say the bowling alley.
I feel like I'm interviewing you, like testing
What was
you.
it?
So, we had made plans to go to Scottsdale.
Is that when you had like your tooth?
Yeah.
She had like a toothache or something.
My wisdom teeth are coming in.
Oh yeah, we were on the way to Scottsdale to have like just a fun time. And then she's all like
in pain.
all in pain. And then we stop at like a Walmart or something to get like
Orajel.
And then we just turned back around and went.
Okay, so our plan was to go to Scottsdale, but both of us couldn't wait. So you came over the night before and we went longboarding. So that was our first date.
Longboarding.
Yeah.
I loved longboarding with you. It was so much
We
fun.
had some good times. Okay, number 3. Where was our first kiss and how was it? How was it? Obviously it was good. We're married now, right?
I think it was in my apartment. Okay, it was in my first apartment out there.
You had plans to like kiss me when we were longboarding.
I did.
And you didn't.
I did. I wanted to kiss her so bad longboarding. There was this one time we were longboarding and the sprinklers went off and it was in this huge like grassy field. And like her hair, we went and played in them and stuff. Her hair was all like soaking wet, and
Oh my gosh.
it was sexy. And then we were on the longboard, and
Then I asked you, we were asking getting to know each other questions, and I asked, when was your first kiss?
oh yeah. When was your first kiss?
And he was gonna have a smooth line, but he didn't, and he ignored me. He didn't say anything.
Because I was thinking of how like, because like when you longboard, you could like hold each other's hand and pull each other. I was gonna grab her and like it was right now, or like something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna say something clever, but I freaked out. I kind of felt like she would have gone for it, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, our first kiss ended up being good. It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Okay, number 4. How did you know I was the one?
Man, I just had to take one look at her. I was like,
I know, that very night we met each other, I told my friend that I'd met my future husband, and Noah told his sister that he had met his future wife. So we both knew the first night we met each other.
yeah, obviously we weren't in love the first night, but I could definitely see myself with her, and I was like, I gotta get to know her.
Number 5, what was your first impression?
I mean, it was just speechless.
Thanks.
What about you?
I remember thinking, oh, that guy has really cool hair. That was the first thing because I saw him from the back. And then once I got to know him and talked to him, I was like, okay, this guy's really cool. Number 6, when did you meet the family? So Noah's mom and grandparents came and visited like 2 months after we started dating. They live in Iowa, so they went to Arizona and I met them. As far as his whole family,
Yeah, I don't remember.
know. One time when they were visiting, maybe?
Either that or...
I came to visit.
Yeah, you visited one time.
That's what it was.
But we have a lot of family in Arizona too, so there was a lot of like back and forth. So when did I meet? I don't remember meeting your parents for the first time.
I remember you met my mom when I got my wisdom teeth out.
Okay.
And you asked my mom permission to date me.
No, I did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
I was like upstairs and sick, and you dropped off a card for me that he had hand drawn a giraffe card for me. It was adorable. I still have it somewhere. And he went outside and asked my mom permission.
That's right.
And she was like, I really like him.
Man.
I know. When was our first road trip?
I went to California with you guys.
Yeah.
To Disneyland. I don't know if that was our first road trip together though. I mean like as a family.
Well, we went like to visit my hometown a couple times. I would say like our big road trip was moving here together. Like that's a big scale road trip across country.
24-hour road trip.
Other than that, it was like California or something.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you noticed about me? Obviously, I noticed his hair. He had longer hair back then, but...
I'm working on it. I don't know, I just noticed like just how perfect she looked.
Aw.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we were in church singing, you know, like songs or whatever, and my eyes were shut, and she like walked past me, and I didn't know it. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder, and halfway in the song, I just look over and I like stopped singing. I was like, I just didn't even think anymore. I was like, just like her side profile of her like face and stuff. It was just like perfect. I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh. Thanks. What do we argue about the most?
Probably what we're gonna eat.
Yeah, that's exactly what came to my mind. It's not like arguing, it's more like, what do you want? I don't know. Where should we go? I don't know.
Should we just find something in the cupboard, mac and cheese
I
or grilled cheese? Or that's probably the thing we argue most about, but we don't even argue about
It's
it.
not like arguing, so. I mean, we're normal. We have little bickering, but
Yeah.
that's not like one thing that happens.
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
can't think of anything off the top of my head. The first thing I think about is food.
Yep, same here. Who said I love you first, and where was it?
It was probably the orange, right? No? Did I say it first then? Good.
So, Noah had a hernia, and he had surgery, so I was taking care of him. And he wrote me a letter saying how much he appreciated it, and at the end he wrote, love Noah, or I love you, or something like that. I was was like, oh, that's really sweet. I took a little while longer to say it. I think a couple months later. I was afraid to say it, so he had an orange on his counter. I took a Sharpie and wrote, I heart you, and then just left. And then I told him to look at his counter, and he saw it, and then he said it on the phone, and I said it back, and then the next day we said it in person, and yeah. All right, the last question. Why did you fall in love with me?
Oh, man.
This is loaded.
First of all, I mean, you love God. You have a good heart, and just very sweet and kind.
Thank you.
And you're sensitive.
Yeah, I am.
It's one thing I had to work on when we were dating.
I had to work on it for sure.
Yeah, she was too sensitive.
I've gotten better.
And sometimes I'm sarcastic and stuff, and I would hurt her feelings a little too easily.
I got tougher skin since then.
Yeah. And I've gotten a little bit softer since then, but I think we work well together. I just think we're a great team.
Thank you.
That's why I love you.
No.
Why do you love me?
Well, what really set Noah apart from other guys that I had been talking to at the time is he was completely genuine. He was like the first guy that was 100% real and pursuing God and serious in his relationship and serious about pursuing me. Super kind too. I don't want to cry. What the frick? I'm pregnant and emotional, okay?
She just loves me so much. She just cries all the time when she thinks about me.
I do. I remember for, I want to say Valentine's Day, I was making him a card and I just started crying. Anyway.
She is seriously the most thoughtful person ever. You don't even know anything that she's done. I mean, she's great.
I don't even know what I was going to say, but it made me emotional. Yeah.
That's why she loves me.
And he's the most kind person I've ever met. He always puts other people's needs before himself, especially strangers. He goes out of his way to open doors and help people. He sees someone struggling and he just automatically goes and doesn't even question it. So, love how he puts other people first. What the heck? We're so lame!
You're gonna make me cry.
And I couldn't choose a better person that I'd rather go through life with and have a kid with.
Too late for that if you don't.
Okay, this is lame.
Should we say, I feel like we need to go I don't know.
Tell jokes or something.
Shoot some guns or something.
Seriously. Whew. Okay. You want to do our advent and then say goodnight?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. We're on blue envelopes now.
Oh, that's a pretty blue.
I think you get to open it today?
I think I opened it yesterday.
No, you didn't, because you were like, oh, 5, that's my favorite number.
I think we should argue about that real quick.
Okay.
I did not open up yesterday's. Wait. Never mind. You can't even fake argue.
Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Got some Dove again today.
Dude.
I haven't even eaten these yet. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Proverbs 4:23.
First thing I thought of when I heard that was you, actually. Back when I was getting to know you. She guarded her heart more than anybody I've ever known. She's never been the type of girl to flaunt her looks or her body or anything like that. And she just saved everything for her husband. And I don't know, that's one thing that made me think of when you read that verse, and it made you very attractive.
So, sorry if the lighting ever is awful. We're trying to really work on exposure, but hasn't been helping too much.
Yeah.
We are going to go. Rosie wants to say goodbye.
Hi. You want to say goodbye?
Good night, everyone. I love you.
And we'll see you on tomorrow's Vlogmas.
Bye.